What's good, YouTube? Just checking in today on Monday night. Just gonna let my thoughts flow if my brain so allows it. I just saw a commercial for Microsoft AI, and they're tracking snow leopards in mountains. And I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks that's a little sketchy because if they're tracking snow lions in the mountain, then they're most likely tracking every move that you make and every move that I make and every move that everybody makes. So basically, America has become little China, and we're just allowing this to happen underneath our nose, and and nobody seems to have a problem with it but me. You don't hear shit about it unless you go to Infowars, and just because I've said Infowars on this or ban.video, you know that YouTube isn't going to let this video fly. They already have it built into the programming and the processing where if they have certain keywords that they ban or won't allow videos to be shown on the trending unless it's a top rap song or somebody that complies to their every little need, every little move that they make, every little move that they want you to make, then that's what's going to happen. And that's what is already happening. And that's what's going to continue to happen. So I'll just drink my tea here for everybody. And so I just want to get out the word of this crap that's going on here, especially if you've ever been to Los Angeles, California. That's where it's happening the worst right now. And if you've seen, they've blacked out the city for some reason because they think that high winds arc power lines, which is absolutely completely garbage coming from an electrician. So you can take that one to heart, people. The high winds, yeah, that's not why they shut down your power. I'm not exactly sure why they shut down your power, but I think it's just a power move. No pun intended. But yeah, they just want to show you that how little you have, what you have to rely on for yourself. If we ever get to this point where the whole power grid goes down, you won't be able to charge your Tesla, or even plug your computer in and get in contact with your friends and family. And pardon me, my voice is a little raspy. I was at the Yankees Astros game on what was it? It was Saturday night. Yankees blew them out naturally, 7-0. Stan hit a gap laser. So I'm just a normal person out here trying to spread the news, what's actually going on. And yeah, but I also got a little flavor. I'm out here. I enjoy multiple things and trying to take down the big corporations that are withholding us from being able to spread information the proper way. And yeah, so this is just a big part of an experiment for me that I'm trying to see how their system works, why their system works the way that it works, and I know already why it works the way that it works because they're just out there protecting themselves. Naturally, they don't give a shit about anybody but themselves, and so yeah, we're out here tonight. It's Monday night. I worked a nice 10-hour shift today, like I'm sure the rest of you did in America, and I'm just relaxing out here, trying to get off my mind what's on my mind. So that being said, I want to bring up this whistleblower garbage that they're talking about. These people that CNN, the left, and all the garbage corporations that think that they run shit or think that they have power. Yeah, it's just all complete garbage that has been brought to your attention to take away your attention from what your attention should be on, which is shit that's actually happening in the world. And most of the shit that's happening in the world today is not positive. And a little bit about that, the non-positive shit. I'm sorry to be really hitting on a lot of not positive shit right now, but there's a lot of good in the world, and it's not hard to find. But we have to enlighten the people on the bad that's going on, so we can avoid it for ourselves, for our own sake, so that we can, be better people, be loving, be caring, and, just do what's best for ourselves so that we can help others do what's best for them. And yeah, so whistleblower shit, garbage, completely made up. It's a witch hunt. Donald says it right. It's a witch hunt, and they're doing whatever they can to try and take him down, take his name down. There's people out there, that'll do whatever it takes for Satan to let Satan try and rise and gain as much power as they can let Satan gain. But what Satan does is he leads you on. Satan, I'll use a baseball analogy for this. Just like the other night in the baseball game, this happened, and it perfectly goes with this. So the Astros, they thought they scored a run. They go to video review. They wipe it off the board. The guy was really out at first. The run didn't score. And that's what Satan does. He lets you think that you're going to score a run. And just right as you're about to cross the plate, nope, wipes it away. So you did all that work for nothing, pretty much. They pretty much did it all for nothing. And I'm just trying to show you that that's what they want you to do. They want you to think that you're doing all this work for nothing. And yeah, so I got this fresh-ass golf lid on right now, repping the home state. You see the flag on there, pretty dope. And I got this nice patriotic American shirt. I hope I don't offend anybody that I'm wearing the American flag, but I just like to represent the greatest country in the world. And right now, we're going downhill, and we're going downhill quick, and it starts from the top. It starts from Trump. I'm a big Trump supporter. I support anybody that's in the White House, no matter their opinions, right or wrong. I want them to do the right thing for us because ultimately they're the ones that are making the decisions. And if we don't support them, then and pray for them, then we'll never get out of whatever hole we're in, whatever you might see it as. And I see it right now as the technology giants. They're censoring everything. They're overseeing everything. Facebook, Twitter, Google. If you have anything to say that's productive or against what they are trying to back, then it'll be taken down relatively immediately. So that's just what I wanted to touch on for right now. I'm out here just enjoying some baseball, Nationals versus St. Louis. It's 8-1 right now, bottom of the eighth. And, I just want to show that there's real people out there that care, that are young, and we're not going to stand for this garbage anymore. And this is the technology era. It's the technological revolution. And right now, the everyday American is getting their ass kicked in it because these tech giants, they're pushing the garbage. You swipe up on your phone, whatever it may be, Android, Mac, whatever it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of just garbage news, which is what they want you to see, to take your mind off of what's actually happening in the world, which I'm also going to touch on some negative shit, but it needs to be brought up simply because if you go on Google and you search up the horrible Hong Kong protests that are going on, there's been 100 million people murdered, genocide, slaughtered over the last 10 years or so, and they brag about it. This piece of shit that's running the place needs to get a bullet in his head, and we need to put a bullet in his head quick. And the people are out there protesting, rising up, being shot straight up in the chest in the street. I'm not sure if you've seen the footage, but you don't need to believe it. I'm telling you, it's true. And this is happening at a mass production scale. They're going down. People are in the middle of the square, blindfolds on, hopefully praying to God that their families are going to be safe and saved, which they will be. If they're praying to God, there's nothing that those people have to worry about. They'll be up in heaven. And yeah, it's a very sad thing that's going on, and the worst part about it is we're covering it up right here. They don't want it to be in the news. They want it to be in the history books, and that's the pure evil that we are encountering in the world today. So I'm out here just trying to do my part, just trying to get the word across, because otherwise it's not going to get across. And to get it across, we truly need the cross. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. He's with us all day, every day, as long as we ask for Him to be with us. And yeah, so that's pretty simple stuff out there. Me personally, over the last 5 years, I went away from the Catholic Church just because I was young, and I'm making up excuses for myself just because I was disconnected from myself, from my soul, from my conscience, and just doing what I thought was right, which I knew was not right. I was just out partying, having fun. So, that's just the garbage that you get tricked into believing that the fun is, that fun is all bad things. And what I've learned in the past year is that there's more fun when you have God in your life. He shows you in many different ways what kind of fun you can have and how you can help influence others to have fun. So basically, I'm just trying to look out for the people here, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to start probably just actually breaking down these situations individually instead of going over them so broadly, and figure out a way that we can help together to stop this mess and this madness. And together with your help, we can do it. I don't just think that, I know it. And that's pretty much it for me right now. I got to hit the hay, get up bright and early, and slap them work boots on like the rest of you. I hope everybody has a good day, night, morning, afternoon, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whenever you're checking this out. If you ever check this out, which obviously you are if you've got to this point. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and God bless. One love. That's pretty much it. All right. Have a good one.